this video. Today we'll be doing the review of the new Xperia Z, which has been released by Sony. So let's get started. Yeah guys, so here's the Sony Xperia Z, the Sony's top-end smartphone in 2013. And yeah guys, it's the first phone to release the 1080p display. It has got a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, and on the right you can see there's a small hole which acts as a second microphone for the noise cancellation. And at the bottom you can see there's some sign, it's called NFC. Yeah guys, this phone also has NFC, and below that, as you can see, there's the Xperia logo. On the left side you can see there's a slot for micro SD card, and there's a pin for the connection from the home theater. On the top you'll see a 3.5mm jack for your headphones. As on the right you can see there's a very beautiful power button. Below that there's a volume rocker, and on the bottom, as you can see, there's a speaker. As you can see, on the top there's a Sony logo, and on the left side there's a web camera, and on top of the Sony logo there's a speaker for voice calls. If you look carefully on the bottom, you'll see a microphone for voice calls. And as you can see, there are no hardware buttons. Instead, there are integrated software buttons in the phone. Enough of the hardware, so let's get into the software of this beautiful phone. As soon as you switch on the phone, you can see there's a gorgeous 1080p display, and there's a really beautiful transition for opening the lock. As you can see, on the lock screen, there on the right side of the clock there's a camera button, on the left side there's a music button. As you enter, you can feel the smoothness of the phone. It has got a quad-core processor with 2 GB of RAM, and as you can see, it's really fluent, it's really smooth. And let me tell you guys, this is the default launcher of the Sony. In the drop down menu you have got some shortcuts like your sound if you want to put the phone on silent. On the second one you can see there's a Bluetooth toggle. In the center there's a Wi-Fi toggle. On the second right, as you can see, there's the data toggle. And totally on the right you can see there's a settings toggle. And there's a small clock with the day and the date. And on the bottom, as all the Android phones, you can see there's a service provider. As you can see, the phone is really fluent. It's really smooth. It's running Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. So here it is. As all the Jelly Bean phones available in the market now these days have Google Now in them, and the toggle is also the same here guys. You have to just hold the home button and then just swipe up. Keep holding it and just swipe up. Here you'll get your Google Now. What's the weather in Moscow?
It's 3 degrees and mostly cloudy in Moscow.
As you can see, it works perfectly. The phone is in full brightness now, and as you can see, the awesome 1080p display. Believe me guys, this looks like real photo. Looks like everything is real in here. Believe me guys, the camera won't show you that properly, but this is awesome. As far as the speaker goes, it also works really good. One thing which I don't like here is the speaker's position. As you can see on the bottom, on the right side, the speaker is present here. But when you hold the phone and you're playing the music, as you can see, it will interrupt the music. Let's go through some benchmark tests. And to be fair, as you can see, all the recent apps has been cleaned. Let's go to the Antutu benchmark, which is one of the famous in the Play Store. We'll just start the test. I'll just fast forward the video. So as you guys can see, it scored 14,719. As you can see on the bar graph chart, here is my device. It's 14,719, and it's this below all the devices. All the other default softwares like the dialer, the settings have been the same like all other Sony phones. For example, if you go to the dialer, as you can see, it's the same. It's the same like location of all the things. It's pretty much same. And if you go to the settings, it's also the same. As you can see, the same toggles, the same type, same like location of all the things. It's pretty much same. My personal views on this phone is really good. It's awesome phone according to its price, and the thing is, it's made from Sony. Sony always makes really, you know, really good quality stuff, and the build quality of this phone is awesome, even though it's plastic, but still it feels really awesome in the hands. The one thing that I don't like about this phone is, like I already told you, the speaker position here on the right, and all the rest things are really awesome. The phone has got a quad-core processor with 2 GB RAM and running 4.1 Jelly Bean out of the box. So overall, the phone is really good, and I give it 4 out of 5.